Good morning, everybody. I know it's been a few weeks since I posted, and I said I was gonna start posting again more consistently. I can't remember what time frame I gave. I hope it was around this time that I said I would be, because I don't know, I might have thought a few weeks ago that I was going to be able to then too, but it didn't work out that way. So what ended up happening was I ordered the kids a new bunk bed, and it's bigger than the one they have now. It's quite a bit bigger than the one they have now. So right now they have a double bunk bed, and then one of the kids has a mattress that is on the floor. And we're like, So I ordered a triple bunk bed, but it's like L-shaped, and we had to move some furniture out of their room. Like, we literally had to completely rearrange the whole house. I am gonna do a quick walkthrough in a minute and show y'all where I'm at with that, because I was talking about this before when I was talking about, the organizing and all of that like, if you needed to rearrange furniture and stuff, like, to kind of do like I did, which is while we were cleaning up and moving things around, that clutter that we had going on got all sorted out and boxed up. So since I have to take my kids to their dad's today, I was thinking about going to work my grocery delivery job, but I'm probably not going to. I have some paperwork that I need to find and get sent in somewhere today, and I need to get it done as soon as possible. I have like 2 pieces of paper that I'm missing that I need to find. Excuse me. So, I actually found an online job where I make $15 an hour to do this stuff online. So I'm probably just gonna do that, because I can do that at the same time as I'm looking through my paperwork and stuff. And the kids is like, that's the thing, my first focus is everybody's paperwork, because oh my god, these kids. So I bought my kids like these cute little box. I mean, they're pretty more than like, they're not really like, unfortunately they didn't really have any of these boxes that were like manly guyish type styles. So I had to get like floral pretty boxes, but like they were up in the closets, like where the kids should not have been frickin' messing with them. But they did. They messed with them and tore up these boxes. Well, all the papers and stuff that were in these boxes, I took and put in another box, because it's like their art projects and things like that. Like, we don't keep every little single thing that they bring home, but like I do let them pick and choose like what art projects and things like that. Like, they're really, really good ones we always keep. And excuse me, like souvenirs from places and stuff like that, they all go in these boxes. So anyways, all of that stuff ended up in a box. And then, since their boxes were wrecked at the end of the school year last year, all their stuff, I kind of just stuck it in a pile in their closet, like up on the shelf. And so I pulled everything out now, and I got their new boxes, and it's all together. It's ready for me to finish sorting it out and putting away. That's basically what I did, is like an initial like sorting out of, separating of things. Like, what I'm saying, like, I'm gonna have to go through and file the paperwork. Like, the kids' toys, they go in drawers. We don't have toy boxes anymore, because my kids always wreck the toy boxes. I've learned that they work better with like Rubbermaid drillers and stuff like that. So we have drawers for their toys now, and I try to keep those kind of sorted out so that they can find whatever they're looking for. Plus, they don't even have a lot of toys that they still play with anymore. So that's another way that it's kind of helping me sort through and what they do still play with and what they don't, what I can clean up and possibly resell or give away. That's another big thing, is I've got a ton of clothes I need to find somewhere to take. I don't want to take it to like Goodwill or Salvation Army or somewhere like that that's gonna like make a profit off of me donating my free used clothes. I want to find a place that like gives that, like that just gives them away. You know what I'm saying? Like a church, or like I know there's one place that does like professional clothing, but none of it's really professional. It's just like casual clothes. It's mostly the kids stuff. Some of it's a few things that I just don't wear anymore, and some of it's stuff that like I had this neighbor that would always give me clothes and stuff, and some of it was just way too big. So it's a lot of stuff like that. Excuse me. So, like I said, I don't want to, because like if that, I could sell it myself if that was the case. I could, but I'm not going to. Like I've already, some of it I did post on Facebook to try to sell, and it just was like months and months and months before I'd even get like one hit on it. So it was just like, and then by that time it's like buried in the back of my closet, because I'm like, oh, this shit isn't selling. I'm whatever, you know what I mean? I'll take care of this later. So I'm just like, I'm gonna go remove all of my posts from my Facebook marketplace that have clothing in them, and all of that stuff is just gonna get donated. I just don't have time for it. So, and then like the toys, as far as the toys go, I'm only gonna try to resell the stuff that like cost me like a significant amount of money. Other than that, that stuff's gonna get donated to. Um, I don't, like I said, I don't want to take my stuff to a place that's going to try to resell it for damn near what it costs brand new. Or sometimes I've seen things at those places that they want to try to sell for either the same price or more than they retail for. And it's just, ma'am, you're not supposed to be in there. Why you make me spray you for? So, yeah. So I just, that makes me feel funny. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel right about stuff like that. I'd rather give it away to somebody I know, or give it to a place that's going to give it to people in need. Period. I'd rather, I can't understand that stuff. Like you're supposed to help people, not. But anyway, just little things like that. I've moved a few things around. Like my room's gonna be really nice when I'm done, because, well, I'm still not quite where I need to be at for buying a house yet. I'm very, very close, though. So very close. I'm hoping in the next couple of months to get where I need to be. But I've taken some time off from my one job so that I could do the work at home job in order to be able to kind of deal with all this stuff and work on it. And it's oh my god, it's still kind of a mess right now, but it's like organized. Like I didn't finish the dishes last night and things like that, and like I have a pile of laundry. My dryer freaking, oh my god, this is a good one. This is highlights. Sometimes I do dumb things and it's comical. Okay, so my dryer stopped working. Okay, I thought it was the stupid button, because whenever you would push it, it would just click. So I thought it was the box thing behind the button. So I went and got a new one. This place in town charged me $50 fucking dollars. $50, dude. And I'm so mad because I found it on eBay for 10. Like, what? But when I bought it, I bought it because I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even think to look on eBay. And I was in a hurry, and I was just like, I just want to get it done today, right? Well, then I go and I buy it. I put it on. It's still doing the same thing. It's still clicking. Oh, fuck. That means it's the timer one, not the other. So I got the wrong one. And I'm looking on the receipt. I don't think I can return that because it's an electrical part. And it says there's no returns on electrical parts. So, I mean, I guess I have it if I need it, and those parts are pretty universal on the dryers, so it probably would work for either one of my dryers, because I do have a backup dryer. Well, it's not kind of it needs a new heat. Why can't I think of what it's called? The thing that makes it get hot. It's electric. That thing. But see, the thing was last year, around the time that my dryer went out, one of my clients' parents used to go to auctions and stuff all the time. And he got this washer and dryer from an auction for like $300. So I offered him $500 for it if he could wait. I think it was like the 2-3 weeks until I got like, I knew the exact date I was gonna get my taxes, and I told him, I said, I'm gonna get my taxes on this date. Like, I've already, and I pulled him up the thing and I showed him, like, see, the IRS says this is when I'm gonna get my taxes. If you can hold it for me until then, I will give you $500 for it, because it was damn near brand new. Like, I mean, it was used, obviously. He got it from an estate sale. But old people usually take such good care of their shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it wasn't like super old or anything, and it's like damn near brand new. It's still in great condition. All that. Obviously, things happen where parts don't always last. No big deal. It was literally only $12 for me to order the right part. So I was like, I'll just, fuck it. I'll just put it in my, in my toolbox, and I'll have it for later just in case that goes out on one of my dryers, because I'm sure it will at some point, But, so my old washer and dryer, I decided that I would just keep it in my shed, and I've got a backup washer and dryer just in case something goes wrong on this one that I can't fix. Or when I move, I'll probably have hookups put in for the second one. That way, we have two, because I want my kids to start doing their own laundry and shit. And if, they need to do laundry at the same time, then there's no reason that they can't. So, anyway, so yeah, I've got a huge pile of laundry. Like, I've been slowly working on it, because I do have like this little thing that it's like made for, like, for you to hang like suit jackets and like delicates and things like that, things that you don't want to run through the dryer. You hang them up on hangers, and you hang them in this thing, and you close it up, and it blows hot air up on your clothes and dries them. So I've been using that. We're having to do small loads of laundry and using that to dry our clothes, and it's horrible. But I ordered the right part. It just will be a couple more days till it gets here. It's shipped. It's shipped already. I know that much. I'm just, any day now, any freaking day now. I would love it if it came today, to be honest. I really would. I'm hoping it comes today or tomorrow. Because I want to get this pile of laundry caught up before it gets too bad. But at this point right now, it's maybe 4 loads. Honestly, after I go through this weekend and clean the kids' room, it'll probably be about 6, because I haven't been in the youngest kids' room since we pulled the big furniture out a couple days ago. And I cleaned most of it up. I got them to help me clean most of it up, but I feel like they probably made it a bit more dirty in the meantime. I'm sure they have. I'm not even gonna go in there and look. I'm not right now, because I'll get mad. And I'm like, I have to focus on this paperwork thing today, because I have to find these papers, and I will end up, because it's you know what I mean? If it's too bad, if it's too gross, I won't be able to focus on that, because it'll be, I know there's a mess in there, and I know that it's bad, and I know that it's got to get cleaned up. I know this, because it drives me nuts if I know, like, you know what I mean? If I know that there's like dirty dishes and dirty laundry and trash in there, then it's going to drive me nuts, because bugs, I'm paranoid about bugs. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And I'll be in the back of my mind like, oh my God, I can't focus on this. I need to hurry up and finish this, because I got to get to that, and it's driving me nuts. And it's some things the more kids you have, the more you have to learn to let go of like those super OCD behaviors, because kids will fuck you all up. Okay, they're messy, they're gross. I love my kids, don't get me wrong, but so dirty. Like, I remember, like, okay, my room would get kind of messy here and there when I was a kid, but I would get to the point where I would look around and be like, oh God, I gotta clean this. Not my kids. They'll just like wallow in it, and I'm just, whoo, no. And usually, if my room got to the point where it was messy, and I'm like, oh God, I would rearrange. I would literally tear everything apart. Like, that thing would be top to bottom cleaned. Like, craziness. So anyway, I'm gonna walk through the house real quick and show you what I'm talking about as far as, let me turn my, I done started. It looks a lot more cluttered than it is my, like, cause I just ran to go get drinkies because I had no energy this morning. So I moved my fish tank from the living room into here. Like, see, this is what I was talking about. Like, I'm gonna make my room really nice. I got my nice entertainment center for my living room because I got I'm gonna move my stuff for my plants and stuff in here, and it's actually gonna be really pretty when I'm done. But it's gonna take a few weeks and some work. And then yeah, like I said, see, it's still a little bit, but see, like I've got stuff sorted out. Like the blankets are sorted. They're in piles on top of my empty boxes there that I am using for any more sorting I need to do. But I've sorted the blankets into little categories of where they go. I just haven't put them away yet. And then that's my paperwork there that I'm going to work on sorting out today. And then over there in the little corner, I'm going to get up in a second. I'm just being lazy. That's the kids' not the stuff in the buckets. Those are empty buckets. I love, so when I buy cat litter, I will buy those buckets because once you empty the cat litter out, then you have a waterproof bucket you can pack things in and then put out in your garage or your shed. Because, like, I know my shed gets a lot of moisture in it. And so, like, anything that I put in there is going to be safe. It's not going to get wet. It's not going to get damp. It's not. I love those. I love those things. Those things are, like, the greatest. So that's why, if you'll notice, I have tons of them everywhere. Those ones happen to be my empties. The other ones are full of things that I don't want to get wet. So, but anyway, it's like, I'm going to zoom in a little bit because, like I said, I'm being lazy. I don't want to get up quite yet this moment. I'm sitting Indian style and my knees hurt today. I don't know why I decided to sit like this, but those are the pretty new boxes. That box down there is one of the boxes of papers. That's some stuff I found last night on top. I was like looking around in their room. I'm like, oh my God, where did all this come from? So I've got this, that. And then next to it is the rest of their paperwork and stuff that I had other places or that I found in other places. Like, yeah. I'm hoping it's mostly like assignments and stuff that I can throw in the burn pile because their boxes are actually getting pretty full. I'm gonna have to get like more boxes. So anyway, all right, let me get my legs out. And I'm gonna pause this for 1 second while I get my slippers on because my floors get cold. Okay, here we go. So now, before we had this couch in the other living room, because we have 2 living rooms. Okay, all of that is my freaking stuff that needs to be burned. I mean, it's not like there's a table underneath of it, so it like looks like there's more there than what there is. But like, we don't recycle in this neighborhood for some reason, and I don't like that. Like, that irritates me. So we burn the papers and like cans and stuff like that. We save and take to the recycling. But, like, yeah, here's what I was talking about. All their paperwork. And then, like, see, this is, like, each one of these has different things in it. And so, like, this, too. Like, this is, like, got my wrapping papers and things like that in here. And the stuffed animals. This is actually something I ordered to help organize the recycling. Actually, that's what this is for. And then that's all stuff that needs to go out to the shed. That's stuff that may need to go to the shed, but I there's some, I don't know, some of this stuff might go in this chest I've got in here. It just depends. But then see, we got this other living room switched around because see, the kids want to do homeschool, so I'm gonna try to make this like their homeschool room. I'm making like a little reading area here with all the books and stuff, but I've got to organize it a little bit more. I've got their Legos here. Their Legos need to be cleaned. That's why they're here, because I want to get all of them together and clean them. Somebody spilled something in one of them. I don't know what. Excuse me, but it's gross. And they keep playing with them. And I'm like, oh, you guys, like, why don't you take that in there and put them in the thing and rinse them out? And they won't do it. They're boys. Again, all the toys that need to be sorted out. bookshelf, that's all actually empty and ready for us to put books in if we need to, but I'm hoping all the books fit in that stuff so we can keep it in this little nook, because like I said, I want this to be this little reading nook. Some of that's my paperwork. I'm going to take that out of here so that we've got room for books. The workbooks I'm not going to keep in here because like they have a ton of workbooks, but like I have a tutoring thing that I'm kind of using those for too. We have games in here. I need to, because they don't listen, and I constantly tell them not to have drinks by the PlayStation. Like, guys, it's freaking PlayStation 5 and you've got drinks by it. Like, what? And then, yeah, my messy kitchen, like I said, didn't feel like doing the dishes, didn't finish the laundry. I'm not even going to think about going and looking at the kids' room right now. It's probably horrible. And I will, like I said, I will probably be like, oh God, I don't want to do my other stuff now because I want to clean that. And I really have to find this paperwork. Like, this is very, very important. So they're going to be gone this weekend. They're going to come home to their room having been cleaned. They hate when I do that, but I don't care. I don't care. It needs to be done. It's gross. Ew. So anyway, so that's where I'm at with that stuff. I'm going to try to start remembering to show progress daily on here for that. And then as far as for my book reading that I've been working on over the weekend, I'm going to make a couple of more videos for it and get those posted as well, because I said I was going to do the go to the back of the book and do the thing that go over the chapter that explains their whole ideology and their newspeak and all that stuff that they do. So I just wanted to do an update because I know it's been a few weeks, and I said that I was gonna get on here, and I feel bad that I just haven't had time because I've had so much going on between working, still because I still, like, I've only, like, the last 2 weeks I've not worked my one job. I've been working my other jobs though, so that's why it's like it's in between. But that's the nice thing about the online thing is like I can do it. I can type in my stuff. I can let it do what it's supposed to do in the computer. I can go, you know what I mean? I'll do a small task real quick, like go push the cushions into the couch and straighten up the couch or something, and then usually by the time I'm done with my little small task, that'll be ready. I do that, and I go. It's slow, but it's slow and steady, and that's what I'm trying to do. But today's my last day of doing that. Tomorrow I'm going back to working my grocery delivery job as well as doing my other jobs and trying to get caught up on this at the same time. Yikes. I have so much going on. But I have one more thing that I need to pay off in order to be ready to get a house. And then I also want to save money for a down payment. And I'm still researching. I still have some more research I have to do on this place that the kids really like, and I kind of like it too. I'm interested, but like I said, research has to be done. I have to make sure that it's feasible, that I can afford it, all of that good stuff. So anyways, I hope you guys have a good day. I said, I'm sorry it's been so long since I posted last. I've been so busy with everything I've had going on. Just dealing with all that. So I hope you guys have a good weekend. I'm like I said, I'm going to be trying so hard to remember to post more often and to stop putting it. But it's kind of hard for me to post when I'm moving furniture around, and you know what I mean. So that's why I was like, okay, I really need to do a quick update and like show that I how I had to backtrack and I had to start all over again pretty much because of us having to move the furniture around. And I kind of wanted to show that and highlight that a little bit, but I haven't had time to get online and learn how to use the editing tools and all of that stuff yet either. So that would be helpful as well, because then I could set up my camera, I could actually show what we're doing, and then I could, do some editing and zip it down to where it's not a huge long video and all of that. But I have to get my house back together before I can even think about taking the time out to learn how to do that stuff. So anyways, I'm off to go make breakfast and do my work. I hope you guys have a great day and a great weekend, and I'll see you later.